Well, we had a rail installed. Look at that. We wasn't expecting to do this because this has been open for a while. And they did the rail. They put the rail there. They put that little slope, and then there's a little rubber thing inside the door, and I got to get the door repaired. But they got the rail here. They went down the steps and then did this side, and then they got the, let's see, can't really zoom in, but they got all going down there. It goes all the way around there. So it's pretty cool. Got the wheelchair ramp, and then it comes to this plateau. Then it goes down that way. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Smells like pine. You know, my weekend job's pine. So some of these boards could have come from there. I think, maybe not. They make kind of the same, and it's kind of, you know, it did rain, and it's green, see, so it's still kind of fresh. And they said eventually, probably about 2 months, I could probably take they said I could use Thompson's water seal or probably a stain. And my shutters and my brick on my house is kind of red. So if I stain this red and stain the porch too, then it'll kind of make it last longer. If I don't do anything, probably about 5 years, it'll start deteriorating. But they did this for my wife because she's getting where it's hard to walk, and so they got it for our little wheelchair ramp, you know. So I'm taking it as a good, taking it as a little blessing. You know, if I can learn how to cook, then I'll be able to cook at home. But it's kind of easier just to go to Waffle House and they cook it for you. Or we had to go to Charleston, and you don't really have time to cook. Wore out. So it's nice to be able to just come and go to Waffle House and let them cook it, eat it. And then we come home, don't have to worry about the dishes and everything. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, I'd be perfectly fine. Probably like the zombie apocalypse. I'd just survive and wouldn't worry as long as everything's functional. But my wife has to have it a certain order for some reason. So she has that more of the order thing. Like I can have all my stuff in chaos, but if you move it, I'll never find it. But if it's where I left it, I'll find it. And as I get older, I want to have less junk, you know, kind of getting, like using it a while. Took me a long time to get rid of stuff. And I thought about one time, I said, well, maybe we could sell it, you know, like yard sale and all that. Now, time you get it, you know, even though it'd be a little bit of money, but the aggravation and what goes around comes around. So now we just figured we'll just donate it to somebody and not even worry about it. Some of the stuff, like, not much. We ain't got a lot. But my youngest grandson outgrew his shoes. So we got cute little shoes. And they outgrew them so fast. I said, well, we just had to, you know, donate them somewhere. And somebody gave my wife an old hospital bed. And it had a motor go up and down, but it was really uncomfortable. So we got a regular bed so we could donate that. So we just had to get around to get the stuff up and donate it when it's not raining, and got a little bit of time to do it. And then that'll get more stuff that we don't have to worry about keeping up with. But yeah, man, just enjoying the country. I kind of feel, because, you know, the chair was here, but I was able to look right here in the grass, and I had this big old open scenery, like a beautiful natural picture. You know, and you can hear the sound. So now I feel a little, not really claustrophobic, but I'm going to have to get used to having this rail up here. And I can still see, but it feels like I've been put inside something and looking out now instead of being outside. Because you got all this obstruction down here, but I'm just getting used to the obstruction. But my grandbabies won't fall off the porch now. So I'm thankful we got this wheelchair ramp and rails for the porch. Really thankful. So it worked out good. And you know, I'm during the week I've had this little job since February, so I'm a PCA for my wife, and it's a lot to learn because I always worked somewhere. I did chores when I was home, but hadn't done. I do a little bit now because a lot more than I used to. So I'm home a lot more. My son's helping out till he gets his own place, and then I have to do some of the stuff he's took over. Like he takes the trash out, but feels like it weighs 70, 80 pounds. He makes it too heavy. We need those little 13-gallon, but he's using the 39-gallon because he don't want to empty trash all the time. So I had to go with the little trash bags, stuff like that. And we had some bushes around the air conditioner. Thought they were poison ivy or poison oak, but they had thorns on them, so they wasn't. So he took some of that out, and he said there was too little. He said I couldn't get them with a shovel. So I went out there and I hit it about 12 times, and I chopped it and chopped the other one. I just kind of looked at him like, you know, but he got the big ones, and then he left the little ones. So yeah, we got those chopped around the air conditioning because you don't need all them bushes messing up with your air. But I don't know what it is. They put this new wood out here, you can smell it. And we got to wait till it dries a little bit. And there's a couple of nails that need to be tapped in. But you smell the wood. Now we have flies. Now it could be just coincidence with the temperature, but there's a few flies, and wearing shorts, they keep landing on me. I'm going to go in there and get that electric fly swatter, be swatting at them. But I think they're attracted to this wood, maybe the sap in the wood, I guess. Or maybe it's coincidence with the weather just got a little bit warmer with all the rain. I don't know, but we didn't usually have flies. And now all of a sudden we got flies. We've had those carpenter bees, but just another day in the country. And a lot of times when I post stuff, I post it the way I'm thinking about it and say it. But hardly anybody can follow what I'm saying. Most of the time they'll see it a different way. Like I posted an encouraging video, and somebody said, "Oh man, it's gonna get better." And I'm like, "Well, I was trying to be encouraging somebody else," and they're like, they're telling me it's gonna get better, and I'm like, "Oh well, I tried." And then I went to school. I think I was in 8th grade, and there's this girl that really was giving me a hard time, you know. So I wrote her a letter, and I didn't finish it. But I was being mean, and I probably would have gotten a lot of trouble, you know, with some of the population in the school and everything. Well, they didn't understand what I was, and they were all nosy. So they said, "Who you writing? Who you writing?" And they got all excited and so much energy, and I tore it up where they couldn't read it. But I was going to tell her off, and they thought I was writing her, they thought I was writing her a love letter. Ask her to be my girlfriend, and she already had a boyfriend, and they just thought it was so cute and sad at the same time, you know, to give me a hard time about it. But the popular girls. But, you know, I said, okay, think whatever y'all want. Because a lot of times people think what they want, and you don't have to live up to any expectations because they already got an opinion of you. So, you know, being a Gen X, I don't really care. Think what you want. You know, say what you want. Are they putting any money in your pocket? Are they helping you out financially? Or are they just talking junk? If they're not putting any money in your pocket or helping you out, then their opinion don't really matter. So, you know, you just take it with a grain of salt. You know, don't really matter. But just try to do your best. Enjoy the things that come around, even though it seems like it took your space. But it's kind of cool. I don't have to worry about falling off the porch because I've come close, being a little bit wobbly. I don't know what it is. Now my wife's getting wobbly. my son kind of overdoing it, not drinking water, and he's only 22, and he's getting wobbly, about to stumble. So we're all stumbling around here. We're the stumbling house. So you got to be careful about that. But I just thought I'd show the porch and say, hey, Mom, about every video I make, I send it to my mom, let her see it. And then some of the videos I make, I put in private. I put them unlisted and share them, and then I put them on private. And then one day, hopefully my children, or maybe grandchildren, they'll make YouTube videos, and all the stuff that was in private, they'll have it instead of having like a bunch of pictures on the wall. And, you know, just kind of seeing a daily, what life was like through my perspective, not whatever's going on in the world. Because, you know, you got all kind of crazy things going on all over the world, but then you got people just trying to make it day to day. They just trying to get up, go get some food, have a place to sleep, you know, the normal stuff. Take care of their health, be there for the family, and, you know, everybody's trying to do that. And then you got all the other crazy stuff going along with it. So, you know, we're just trying to do the best we can, all of us. And some people work real hard their whole lives, and they think they know what they want, and they're very successful. But then they get to a point in their life, and they're like, I missed out. And I understand that now, because you got to be happy in whatever situation you're in at that time. Because, you know, I used to work 60, 70 hours a week. Made okay money. Wasn't that good, you know. It's probably about 22 now, but it was like maybe 17 for a long time, you know, 30s, 40-something thousand. And worked a lot of hours to get that. And away from home, tired, trying to go to school sometime doing that. And then my family, most of my memories, looking back, we went on vacation or a special event, and most of it I was at work. And that was just kind of like, you just tune off your memory and what you expect, and you just get through the day. So you're not really remembering those memories from work. You just kind of like surviving until time to get off. But being now in this, where I'm at, a lot of jobs won't let me work. And I believe it's kind of divine intervention, because a lot of things that I would try to do on my own, and I always, you know, ask the Lord to help me, and he works things out. I don't see it till I'm in there and I think about it. Well, how did I end up in this situation? It's like, okay, well, it worked out. So, you know, no matter what, it'll work out. Might not seem like it would or what you would do, but then when you look at it, and then you look at everything, and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm in the right spot. So you just got to hang in there and enjoy what comes your way. Enjoy the best cheeseburgers, you know. I'll put them in here, and I'll make a little short about it.
The biggest ad had rings on it.
Reserved for Farmhouse patrons.
Tonight, 31.
This is a double, real good burger. Chicken wings. And those are what, fried pickles?
Yeah.
And French fries. And a burger. And there's some fries over there. What's that?
Chicken.
This is chicken.
Barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken. Enjoy life. Enjoy the grandkids. And, you know, my littlest grandson, he's September he'll be 2 years, so I keep thinking of math now. I think he's a year and 7 months. And my wife patted me on the below the knee, and then he comes over there and does the same thing. My wife, he's copping her, you know, and then I went to reach for him, he run. So, you know, enjoying them grandbabies. I wish I could have been there as much for my children, but now I'm here with the adult side of the children. And now they're kind of calmed down and doing their own thing. But we connect we're closer now than we was when we was kids, and now I'm trying to be close to the grandkids the whole process. Because, you know, when they get to my children's age, I'm 52, so, you know, most guys in their 70s, so I need to do it now instead of wait till I'm 70, because I might not be here that long after that. But, you know, enjoy your moments. Always enjoy it, because it goes by so fast. And that's why I like also recording too, because then if I can't remember, or, you know, maybe it'll help somebody that having some crazy times. And you can always change. You can always change your crazy situation. Sometimes they do it for you. Like, I was at a job and I fell 3 times and I was hurting real bad. And they let me go, said, you know, well, they wanted me to go to the doctor. And the doctor told them I had to have light duty. So they said, you know, if you get better, come back. But then you look at it, and that job was kind of toxic, really toxic. So kind of glad. Little job I'm at now, I really like it. But sometimes it just sucks the life out of you. It's really quiet sometimes. And had kind of a crazy weekend with them telling me a bunch of weird stuff. So who knows how long that job will last. But, you know, people always need people to work. I like to have my own business. But my wife needs help, so that's why I said, you never know. Like, you think you need to go wall to wall to wall, and then, well, I got to be here in the morning to make sure she takes her medicine. Then I got to make sure she gets something to eat. And then the weekend, she can kind of survive a little bit while I'm at my job, but I need to be here during the week. And she said, she really don't like me working the weekends anyway, you know, but I'm here all week except for weekends. But she said, if I lose this weekend job, then she wants me to do something during the week. And I looked at Intuit, or I think it's TurboTax. They got a free program. I want to finish getting my hazmat right now, so I've already got fingerprinted. I've took the ELDT training, and I'm just waiting where they get it recorded. And once I call and they say they have my fingerprints back, then I'll study the little 50 questions I have for hazmat, go up to the DMV, take it, and have it added to my license. You know, that's good for 5 years, because I got my Class B CDL. So, you know, I got that to fall back on if I need to, if somebody give me a chance with an automatic. But I don't want to work a lot of hours. And that was kind of, we was doing the training, the guy said, you know, you need to be able to do this. You're going to be working 14 and 15 hours a day. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. Who wants to work that many hours? You know, so it's just, it's a different perspective of what you're looking at. You know, it's all fine and dandy to do work, but who wants to be working themselves to death and then work till you die? Giving up that asset. Even, what's the guy from Shark Tank? Mark Colburn, I believe. He's 65, and you can see him on Google. He was talking about most valuable asset is time. And now he wants to spend time with his family. He's already worth like $5.something billion. So he's already made the money part, and now he wants to spend time with his family before they're end of their lives and gone. You know? So it's crazy, man. Trying to enjoy life, enjoy my wife's wheelchair ramp. I don't even want to go down the stairs now. We walk down the ramp. But about 2 months, I'm going to have to water seal it or stain it, whichever one works better. And I'll probably stain some of the old posts on the porch too, you know. But I still like the country, but I feel like I'm sitting in a planter now, looking out instead of just on the porch, because I didn't have any obstructions. Now I got these obstructions. It ain't bad, but grandbabies won't fall off the porch now, so that's a good thing. But I appreciate y'all watching, and, you know, it's kind of cool. I never thought it'd get this big, because for a while, I was in the hundreds, and now I'm like 2,500. So I'm like, wow. So it's pretty awesome, you know, just doing my thing. Hey, you never know. You never know. Ain't no telling. I'm just, wherever the big man sends me, I'll go. As long as I'm here, and I'll wobble on there. And I think I was reading something about, if I read about my condition, I think I could live a long time, so it doesn't affect life expectancy. It doesn't, it's just kind of old people problems, you know, like kind of arthritis, narrow the spine, and mainly like that. But I think the heart's still good, and I'll just watch where I'm walking. Or used to, it was on the right side, and now in the middle on the left side kind of hurts if I do something. So I don't think it's the big C word, but it's just aggravating. And when that job laid me off, I talked to a lawyer, and he said I probably could have got disability, but I'd had to wait 2 years without working. That would have been rough. And if I do something one day, win the lottery or make a lot of money, then you have a whole bunch of hoops to go through when you're in that situation. And I'd rather, if I don't have to, don't. But he said, you know, if you're this bad now, common sense speaking, if you get to where you get worse, then he said, call me back. So hopefully I can not have to call him back, you know, just do my thing. Sit around, drink my coffee, take care of my wife, spend time with the grandbabies, try to help everybody stay calm, and share with the world, man. Try to cheer up somebody, or at least drive people crazy. You know, be a good plant out here in the world. You know, just trying to be chill. But I hope y'all doing okay, and I'll put this all together and post it. And thank y'all for watching. And just enjoy life, man. Enjoy the wheelchair ramp. We'll talk at you later.